Hi, I'm Chris Small, and I'm here at 810 Westover Road. We are, because of the current situation in our country, trying an experiment, and this is the first virtual open house that I've ever done. And we want you to have the opportunity to see the interior of this fabulous house and interact with it. So I'm going to give a little tour of the house. And then if you have any questions or comments, type them in. We're appropriate on either venue. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram, both live, Instagram and Facebook Live. And one of my team of Andrews will help me get the questions. And then after I give the little tour of the house, I'll come back and I'll answer the questions. So this house was built last year by a 7-Doors design team to an extremely high standard. It's beautifully custom done. It has heated, polished concrete floors, great open floor plan, which is the whole house is reminiscent of Bauhaus style from the 40s. You've got a full wall of glass in the back and a full wall of glass in the front. And because of the way the house is sited, it's also very private while allowing you to observe nature from every place in the house. But come on through and take a look. This is the living area with this nice fireplace with the gas featured in it and custom tile. There's also a connection for television behind the painting. And then through here, this is the entry area of the house here. And view toward the park. You can see Shields Lake and a very large chunk of Bird Park. But through here is what I call a library. It's a family room, whatever you like to label this, but it's a little bit more, it's set apart from the rest of the house. It's got built-in bookcases and cabinets and a place for television, and you can see both Bird Park and the private garden in the back. And the house is wired for every AV system you could hope for, and the hub for all of that is in this closet here. And you can exit the house onto the terrace through a number of doors across the back of the house. I guess we'll need to leave. The dining area is here in the center part of this room. This room is 47 by 25 feet, so there's plenty of space. And this is the kitchen area. It's got custom quartzite countertops, a kind of a really cool multi-function sink that has little slides in it, and cutting board and work spaces. And it has a Bosch dishwasher, and there's the top of the line Sub-Zero, the top of the Sub-Zero line refrigerator with all stainless steel interior, and refrigerator with freezer drawers. Again, all stainless steel. And then monogram oven and a Wolf range top, which is a 48-inch range top with 4 burners and a double griddle. So it also has very nice, I don't think it's commercial ventilation, but it looks, it's very sort of commercial grade ventilation with lighting and a double fan up there. So all of the hardware is custom hardware, and we have the names of the manufacturers for all of this stuff, and we'd be glad to send it to you. If you would, send us your email address and your phone number through whatever medium you're watching on, and we'll be glad to send you whatever information you'd like. We can send you a PDF of the fact sheet. We also have a list of all the features in the house. And as I'm going through, when we get to the mechanical room, I'll explain some of them a little bit more in detail. There's a powder room here off this hall that connects it to the back section of the house. And then in the middle of the house is a mechanical room, which runs sort of, this is the heart of the house. You've got a tankless gas boiler and a holding tank, and then the system of tubing that runs under the floor and heats the entire main level of the house is all heated concrete. And there are also loops of piping that go up to the heat pumps and the furnaces upstairs that provide a hydronic hot water backup for the systems upstairs. And also in here is all wired for cable. The lighting system, you can program all the lighting, and the alarm system, everything is headquartered right in here. There's also a janitor's sink over here to make it easier to take care of the floors. Plus, come back this way and look that way. The house also has a generator that runs most of the house if needed, but you've got the generator switching box and the power boxes that go along with it. And then right here, you've got something that makes living in a very contemporary house where you don't want to have clutter. You've got this great room here that has built-in cabinets and drop zones, 4 little drop zones with cabinets. Great place for kids to have places to put stuff, or whoever, every individual in the house to have a place to, drop their shoes in the briefcase and, their raincoat and all that stuff. And then this is extra storage, all custom made, black walnut cabinetry, and again, the quartzite. And then there is a main floor bedroom, almost a second master. It's not quite as big, and the bathroom's not quite as big as the one upstairs, but nice room as a guest room, or could be used as a study or a library. Has a double closet. And a nice walk-in shower in here. And a nice shower door system too. It's got rolling shower door. The only acceptable type of barn door. And then in the back corner of the house, it has probably the nicest garage in captivity, in Richmond at least. There is an oversized 2-car garage with polished concrete floors. It has a heating and cooling unit, and it's got this really cool door that is clear. And then there's also off-street parking. There's also off-street parking for maybe 3 cars out here, but also a lot of extra space in here. Look at, just sort of to give you an example of how much extra space is in this garage. You can see there's almost like 3/4 of the car length in front of the owner's collectible car. This fancy mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we'll go upstairs and take a look at the bedroom situation on the second floor. The stairs are custom built steel, one truss that goes up, and tiger wood stairs and a glass railing system. And unlike so many open stairs, these are as solid as you can get. And then right here at the top of the stairs, there's another mechanical room that has the two other heating and cooling systems, and more electrical systems, and some of the internet stuff is up here. And then over here to our left are 2 guest rooms and a upstairs laundry and a bathroom. The bathroom's all done in. Come take a look at the bathroom. Great tile choices. Should have made that wide. And a nice suspended vanity with a lot of closet cabinet space. And then 2 comfortable, actually really large. The measurements will be in the listing, but this room is probably 18 by 13 or something like that. But we can get you measurements. But it is a very good sized bedroom. And both of these guest rooms have nice views out over the park. We'll just kind of go through here and see this other guest room. And this is the upstairs laundry. There's a full-size stack, washer and dryer, more cabinets, more quartzite to make it really easy to get laundry done. There's also a second laundry connection on the first floor in case you wanted to have a second one. And then now to the master bedroom. Nice big master bedroom with windows on both sides, great views of the park. There is a very large, don't go that far, look at the closet first. But nice big closet. It is not racked at the moment because we figured most people who would buy this house would kind of have an idea of how they wanted the closet racked out, but lot of space for huge walk-in closet dressing room. And then the master bath is over here, also in the front of the house with some great views. Has marble and black walnut and some nice gold wash fixtures. Separate room for the toilet. And then a really awesome walk-in shower that I really dying to try. So now we'll go downstairs and again, and I'll have any questions that y'all might have typed in. Andrew can read them to me and I can try to answer the questions. And don't forget to give us your phone number and your email address, and we can send you a PDF copy of the fact sheet. And if you would like to take a personal tour, we will make sure that you are able to come over by yourself and with all the social distancing and everything and see it firsthand. But probably should walk in front of me so that you're not going to the back.
Don't trip.
Don't look up as you're walking down the stairs. Okay, Andrew, do we have any comments? Is anybody watching us anyway?
I've got 10 people watching it live on Facebook and no comments, and I still buy it.
We did have a question from an Instagram follower, Mr. Jamie Klein. He asked if this was privacy glass, as you can, as in you can see out, but no one can see in.
It is coated glass. I don't believe that you can, it's not like looking through a clear glass window, but I believe you can see in a little bit. But the elevation of the house makes it so that somebody walking down the sidewalk really wouldn't be able to see in. We can walk outside and look and see if we can see in. You standing right here 3 feet from the glass, you can see in a little bit, but you really don't see a whole lot because it's a tinted glass, and the tinting on the glass and the choice of the brick tile and things like that, it was all thought out very carefully so that it all blends together and looks warm and feels warm. But so that was a good question. I don't think you can see it.
Yes,
Anybody else
definitely.
have one?
Bronze tinted reflective low E glass from a Timothy Zing.
And that's thank you, Timothy. You could give us the right answer.
Will Freshwater said, great question. That's all the questions we have so far. If you have more questions, please let us know.
So Andrew, are there any other questions?
Does the car come with the house?
You'd have to ask the owner that or make a really, really, really good offer. But maybe not even then. So, I guess if there are no more questions, we'll wrap it up. But what do you think of the format of doing a virtual tour in a house like this? In the climate that we're in today, do you think it makes it easier to understand what the property is like and cause you to want to come see it in person? I have actually sold houses where somebody has seen a house this way and written an offer and bought a house without actually seeing it. And I think in the coming months we're going to see a lot more of that. I know different people have different comfort levels with that. I had a client that he came and visited Richmond, and we looked at a number of houses and we wrote a contract on one, and that deal fell apart because of the condition of the property. And there was another house that came on the market that was like a block away, and it seemed to be an even nicer house. It was also about $150,000 more. But I showed it to him. I used FaceTime at that time to show him the house. And he made an offer on the house, not subject to a final review or anything, but he bought it. And then when we went to do the walkthrough the day of closing, we went out, he came into town, we went on the walkthrough, and he was like, this is way better than I imagined. And he was a very happy camper. So, I know it's kind of an unusual venue, but I think it's going to be something that we will be seeing more and more of. But is there anything that we could do to make it easier to understand the property that you're looking at while we're in this live format? If you can think of that, we'd love to hear from you.
Kimberly Robinson asks if there was a double oven.
There is a double oven, and there's an Vanium oven and a regular convection oven.
And then Neil Hodge said he thinks that it adds a lot of value as well in regular times, and he has also sold a property via FaceTime.
So I think we're gonna see a lot more of it. So, well, if there are no more questions, if you have one that comes up later, reach out to me, Chris, at smallre.net by email or by text or phone at 804-350-0879. Or if you want to come see this firsthand, please give me a call. I'll be glad to arrange a very safe showing under all the current cleanliness guidelines and social distancing and all of that, so that you can see it firsthand. It's a great property. The quality comes through when you're standing here and you can see the quality of the materials and the way it was put together, and just the whole package is a jewel of a house, and would love for you to see it firsthand. But please give me a call or contact me in one of those venues, and would love to see how I can help you. But thank you for watching.